Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Beckham plays it short. He slings it. Oh, smashing head! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He scored!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So, a breakthrough, takes a shot! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Neymar, Szoboszlai. Now Neymar, Szoboszlai. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nedved. And this is Hullet. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's found a way through. Bale. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And he's decided to go for it. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Szoboszlai really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Yaya Toure. Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That looks a good cross. Vieira with the clearance. Nedved. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And it's Bale. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. And it's Yaya Toure. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Neymar. Played out wide. Oh, important interception. Seedorf. Nedved.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
In by Jet. He rises! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Szoboszlai. Beckham. That's Vieira. Bale. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Seedorf. James is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Neymar. And it's Luis Suarez. No, that's been intercepted. And that is a little undercooked. Bale. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Nedved. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bale. That is one way to stop him. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And here's Ibrahimovic. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Brazil get the ball rolling for the second period. Nedved looking understandably energised after his goal. Seedorf.
Well, it really was well marshalled there.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
And it's Bale. Knocks it into space. And that's it, chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Tries... Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Now he's got space here. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Nesta. Now the ball's gone astray. Puts in a low one. Now it's Hullet. Gets to show off his quick feet. And he's picked it up out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
James is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And now the breakaway. He's in plenty of space here. Up he goes! Goal, Brazil! And the comeback is complete. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And now he has two.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 18.
Brazil get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Number 9.
Beckham is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely aimed pass.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Soboslai producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Pullet going face-to-face with his great rival. Brazil perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That's good defending, very good defending. And the finish! He's got a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he's gone backward here. Now, can they get him away? Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Pullet. Sheshko! Oh, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Leicester kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Bale. Hoisted in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That has ended up in no man's land. Threads one in. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Bellingham. And here's Ibrahimovic. Aimed beyond the defence.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Thuram gives no quarter whatsoever.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Batistuta finds himself offside. Not the most accurate pass. And we're done. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest...
He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Might want to be careful there.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And it's Szoboszlai. Batistuta. Oh, such a clever touch. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, it's played in. Climbs up big! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
James. Seedorf going face. Big chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's taking no chances there. And it's Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, it's come loose. Deep cross. Oh, smashing header. Goal, Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. Certain, searing, and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, a breakthrough already. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
James making good progress on the right-hand side. Bergomi. Nedved wins the duel this time. Well, they've got it again. Hullet. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Hullet. Now it's Hullet. James gets into some space. Up he goes! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two. Goes for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a sharp pass. Nedved. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Seedorf. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Shot could... Real chance! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And yes, it's him again. Brazil find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Nedved! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
5 minutes is number 14, PA11.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Gives it back. And it's Seedorf. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. He's having a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So, a breakthrough already. Passing is crisp and sharp. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That could spell shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Soboslai with the short one. Ferdinand takes a shot! Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Soboslai. And it's Bale. And he shoots! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
So, third corner of the game. You score, we score!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
You know, the chest control was a really wise move. That created the route to goal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche.
It's a mighty effort! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Bergomi is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Yaya Toure.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
James kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neymar. Bergomi gets over and intercepts. Tries to pass it through. Szoboszlai. And it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Roberto Carlos. Yaya Toure. And it's Nedved. Not the most accurate pass. Figo looking understandably energised after his goal. Yaya Toure. Seedorf. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And this is Ronaldo. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Nedved.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Chance here to counter. Aims beyond the defence. Yaya Toure. Nedved. Now it's It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's done very well to get to that.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's put paid to a promising move. That is ended up in no man's land. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, he's burst through! James. That's been cut out, well played. Nedved. Roberto Carlos. Figo is looking to influence the game from out wide. And it's Messi. Roberto Carlos gets a foot in here. Yaya Toure. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but... And the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Brazil have their second corner now. Czech claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. We are into stoppage time. Knocks it into space. Hit into the middle.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Roberto Carlos looks across and plays it in. Ferdinand is there to clear. Oh, that's a fine interception. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution on the field, number 19, Messi.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Is number 30, Sheshko.
Yaya Toure. Pull it. Threads one in. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nesta is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Seedorf. Now Saliba. Ferdinand. Bergomi. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. Bergomi cuts out the pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Soboslai. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on, and he's managed to get free. Vieira wins the duel this time, and smartly reclaimed. Neymar, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo, and he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Substitution on the field. Number 92.
So, time for changes
Neymar.
on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field is...
Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Substitution in progress.
Referee's given a throw. Brazil do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, well played. James. Bellingham. Oh, they could break here. Oh, easy pickings there. Pull it. Cruyff running with the ball. Ibrahimovic. Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to the... Oh, he's been caught napping. Delivered. In he goes again! Goal! Brazil! Into the lead once more. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Brazil take the lead.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Cruyff. Tries to play it through. Can he finish? He should have put that one away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Substitution.
Brazil are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Figo, good driving run. That's going to go a long way. Cruyff. Very much into the last knockings. He's had it taken off him. It's a good run down the right. Figo to... Oh, smashing head! Oh, he's hit the bar! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And he was quick to react.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Well read, nice interception. Vieira. And it's Bellingham. And that's it. Brazil can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Brazil clearly will be very happy the way they went about things. Pretty much never lost concentration despite going ahead in an unexpected manner. I thought it was great discipline and the right temperament.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.